Hello everyone. So in this video, we are going to learn projection in Domo chart. Okay. So first understand what is projection. Projection means simply we are going to predict outcomes. Okay. So that is only projection. Now, or also can say prediction. But in the Domo, we have a term called projection. But almost prediction and projection have the same meaning. Okay. So uh, first click on add, then go to card, visualization, existing data. Okay. And let's take the retail data. Okay. Now we will learn how to apply projection. Okay. So first let me get the sale date column. Okay. Or sale date or order date. Let's keep this order date. Remove everything from here. Okay. And I want to see the sum of sales. Sorry. Sale amount. Okay. So I want to see the sum of the sales amount. Okay. Now based on what? Based on month. Okay. So I want to see the sum of sales amount monthly. Okay. Let me make it in order wise. Order date. So I'm going to keep order date in the sorting pan. Okay, ascending order. We can see this is ascending order. Now we can see we have a data till 2013 December, and for 40 we also have a data for 2014 Jan, but that data is very less. Okay, it means it doesn't mean like we have a less sales in 2014 January. It it means here like we have less data for 2014 Jan. Okay, in my data set I don't have a data for 2014 Jan. Okay, I have only few data. Okay, I mean only few order, but still the orders are there, but that order are not in my data set. Okay, just assume this. Now using the projection, I want to predict. Okay. What could be the sale in 2014 Jan, or what could be the sale in 2014 Feb March, like that. Okay. So for that we have this last value projection, multi-period projection. There are two things we have. Okay. Let's start with last value projection. Okay. Last value projection means what we do, we project the last value. Okay, just we are trying to predict the last value of this chart. Now using, so here we have an option like no projection, means don't apply any projection. Okay, another is forecast value. Okay, so here we can see the forecasted value. This is the forecasted value. Okay, so as of now we can see we have this very less data, but this is the forecasted value. Okay, so might be assume when we add a real data of 2014 Jan, it should be either near to this value, or it should be either more value or less value. Okay, but this is the projected value. Okay, now next is specified value. If we use a specified value, then we have to provide that specified value. Okay, now next is average previous value. So it will calculate the average of all previous value, and it predicts like it's in this month this should be the sales price, I mean sales amount. Let me add something here. Data label setting, I just want to add total. Okay, yeah, now it's more visible. So one more setting I want to do in the data label setting. Use scale abbreviation. Okay, so we can see 792K. Okay, before that it was like in million, 1.8 million. Okay, in 2014 Jan, based on the projection we selected, what projection we selected, average previous value selection, it should be 792K. Okay. Now let's see if we choose a linear regression, then what could be the projection for this month? It could be 1.44 million based on the linear regression algorithm. Okay. So now what are these things that we don't need to, I don't need to explain here because this is not data science class. Okay. Here I just need to understand how to use this. Okay. So simply there are multiple rules, like we can use forecast value, we can use some specified value. Okay, just example, assume I have some target in my mind. So in 2014 Jan, I want my sales should be near to 1.5 million. This is my target. So in that case, I can give my target and I can see where I am compared to my target. Okay, so next is yeah. Next is like average previous value and linear regression. Okay. So whatever algorithm or rule we select, based on that, it project or predict the last value. Okay. Because this is a last value projection. Okay. Now we have one more called multi-period projection that I will cover in next class. Thank you.